update on the injections. Today was very hard. I've been laying down for hours now, but if I sat up, it's like immediate, like I feel poor. So yeah, I reacted to this a little bit differently. It was really hard. I mean, to even sit up to eat, I had to take 3 breaks to sit up, and like it's very difficult to go up and down stairs and stuff like that. So I just wanted to update you guys with that, and then I guess we'll see what the day brings with recovering from these injections. Here's my chronic illness survivor's kit. My chronic illness survivor's kit. That's how you word it. I'm sorry in advance. I took the upped dose of my meds, one of my pain meds, and it's hitting me now. But I have the eye mask for my eyes so I can sleep. I have my Love Your Melon beanie because of I can't wash, or it's not even that I can't, I just haven't showered really or washed my hair in a few days, so it's hiding that. And yeah, over here got some pajama pants, just a regular t-shirt, and I can't forget the fact that I'm currently laying on a heating pad. So yeah, it's about 5 o'clock in the morning. I haven't slept yet, but it's hitting me, so I'll probably fall asleep soon. Good morning, guys. It's I believe it's almost 1. No, it's 12:30. I'm just waking up. I woke up a couple of hours ago. I was able to put this down and go back to sleep. Surprisingly, I don't sleep as much here as I do at Adrian's. I don't know, this just isn't a good sleeping environment, if that makes sense. So, yeah, I'm gonna, I have to take care of my grandma today, but, I'm gonna shower before I go, but honestly, I'm not gonna go until, like, 4 or something like that, so, just take my time getting up today. I was gonna say something, I don't remember, but, so yeah, I will update you with how the day goes. Alright, so I'm up. My hat is on to hide my hair until I shower. I'm in pain, but I'm making it down the stairs. And I'm gonna immediately sit on the couch. So I have a few goals for today. Oh, sugar's in the sun, it's so cute. Okay, sorry, so my mom and my sister came back from a doctor's appointment my sister has, has had. Ouch, my knee. So, one of my goals for today is to get my grandma out of the apartment she lives in. She desperately needs to just get out, and the place that I was saying we go to is 5 minutes from me. It's like, I'll take videos, is what I'll do, but it's like unbelievably gorgeous. Like, these houses are huge. It's so beautiful. So I'll take a video of that. I had to pick up my 3 medications, but my sister actually has to have something picked up, so my mom's just gonna grab everybody's. I am going to call, after I finish telling you guys what's going on, I'm going to call Columbia Presbyterian Anesthesiology, because they have a pain management clinic. Unfortunately, what I was just telling my mom is that with fibromyalgia, it's known to be a huge drug-seeking condition, that people will say they have fibromyalgia and they're seeking drugs. I've never had a problem with that. But now that we know, like, definitively that I do have EDS, or Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, if none of this makes sense, check the links in the description. But because of the EDS, I have secondary fibromyalgia from it. So if I go in and say that I have a genetic condition that's known to cause all of these problems, and, you know, just be so widespread, they'll actually, talking to them, they'll actually take my case a little bit more seriously, unfortunately, than the fibromyalgia alone. But I have to call and make sure they accept my insurance, and then probably wait like 50 years for an appointment. But I think if I go to this doctor, or this team, that I wouldn't have to see my rheumatologist anymore, which would be beautiful. Not really a fan, so I think those are my goals for today. Oh, yoga. I have to do yoga today. I was reading for the injections. If you do yoga the first couple days, it actually, like doing stretching, it actually will move the medication around and make it a little bit more effective. So that's what I'm going to do later, at least. So I will see you guys in a bit. I'm going to go call anesthesiology. Sugar, come here. Shiggy, say hi to the vlog. You're so cute. Oh, no? Alright.
Allie, it's picture worthy.
My first ever, what's this called? Avocado toast.
You've never had this before?
No. Hi, sugar.
Sorry I scared you, but I'm hungry, so.
You want something to drink?
I'm good.
I know.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get a cup and have it. Alright. So, quick update. So one bad thing and one good thing. So, I mean, and the bad thing isn't even like that horribly bad, but I'll tell you guys the bad thing first. So the bad thing is that I called my grandma to, I put you guys on the sink, sorry. I called my grandma to give her a 2-hour warning and saying that I really, really wanted to go out with her today, and I just wanted to drive her through that little town, and it didn't go over well. I argued with her for a solid 5 minutes. I'll explain her situation later, but so apparently we're not going, but she says this every single time I say let's go for a drive. The only thing she leaves her apartment for is for doctor's appointments, and she'll make appointments for her hair and she won't go. She'll have to cancel them, and she does this all the time, and it's really frustrating because I feel useless. When I go over to the house, I get everything done in an hour and I just sit there for an additional 2 hours. It really kind of like pisses me off. It makes me feel like I'm not doing anything. So I'm going to try to shower. I'm going to sit and shower because I don't really think I could handle standing and showering. It's weird. I don't know. So the good news. I called Columbia, the anesthesiology department that has a pain management clinic, and I didn't think I was going to get an appointment until June, the end of June, and I got an appointment for a week from today. So that's incredible news. I was not expecting it to be that soon at all. So I'm very, very, very happy with that. The only thing that's concerning me is the amount of doctor's appointments I have next week. So I have a second opinion with a GI on Monday, gastroenterologist. On Tuesday, I see my pulmonologist to do PFTs and check my lung function, and I need a prescription for medication he has me on. But that's an easy appointment. Wednesday now is pain management. And then we haven't scheduled them yet because I kind of have to go to my infusion tomorrow and figure out what works best. But I do have 2 infusions next week. So I have an appointment Monday, I think, in the city. I have an appointment Tuesday that's right next to the hospital I go to. I have an appointment Wednesday that's in New York City, right under Central Park. And then I have 2 infusions. So next week I have 5 appointments. Whew. It's a lot of appointments. So I'm going to shower. Once I go to my infusion tomorrow, we'll figure out scheduling for next week. I'll probably end up doing like a Tuesday, Friday instead of a Monday, Thursday, since I'll just be out in Long Island on Tuesday. It's my only day that I'd be in Long Island. So anyway, I'm gonna shower and I'll talk to you guys later. Super quick. I've calmed down a bit. I was crying. I'm in the parking lot of my grandma's like apartment complex, and I just had to storm out and yell at her and leave. She was saying a lot of mean stuff about, and she has dementia. I mentioned this. I'll link the. I did another video that I'll link. It's called Dealing with Dementia. I'll link it definitely. But she my grandma, my mom took my grandma out of her house a couple years ago. My grandma was declining. She was starting to have dementia and couldn't take care of herself at all. So my mom had to bring her, she's from Kansas, and she had to bring her to New York a couple years ago, 4 years ago. And she just started saying all this mean stuff about my mom all day, so I stopped and was, kind of being like, okay, all right, okay, and just like letting it go. But then she started saying really mean things about me, about like how she wouldn't want me as a daughter, and how because my mom doesn't work that she's lazy and that I'm lazy, and because I don't look sick, I'm not actually sick and I shouldn't be not working. Just like all of this stuff. And it's just like I dealt with it for a little while. I started trying, I wasn't being very defensive, but I started being a little bit defensive, and she just wasn't stopping. And I was like, you don't understand some of the things that you're talking about. And yeah, I basically ended up storming out of her apartment. Told her I loved her, gave her a kiss before I left. I took her food out of the oven, made sure the oven was off so she didn't burn down her apartment. But just like horrible things. Yeah, just horrible. I don't know, she's saying bad things about me, bad things about my mom. It was awful. Anyway, I'm gonna drive back to my house and try to relax. So fun. Gonna go for a walk with my mom, and then I wanted to start working on some stuff for the for my YouTube channel. I wanted to kind of make everything a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. So I'm going to start working on that stuff tonight. And also, just because May is almost over, I did want to do a video on Ehlers-Danlos, simply because that I spoke about it in one of my other videos that I'd done a while ago. I spoke about it on Sunday, but I haven't really sat down and explained it fully. So I want to do that tonight. So yeah. So I'm gonna probably be uploading that later tonight too, and I have my infusion at 1:30 tomorrow, so it's not too early. So I'll see you guys in a couple hours. It's 7:30, so I'll see you guys soon. Hey guys, so it's actually about 9 o'clock. I went for a walk after I got the meds I needed, and I did 3 walks around, and I'm not really sure how long. It might have been like 3/4 of a mile each time, and if so, then I would have done like a little under, like, I don't know, like 2.5 miles. The first walk around, because I usually do 1 with a max of 2, and the first walk around, I didn't think I was going to be able to finish doing a second, and I was like, I pushed myself. I was like, I need to do this, and I actually went around 3 times, so I'm really happy about that. Really quickly, actually, you know what, never mind, I'll just put it in my EDS video. So since it's 9 o'clock, and I do want to record another video tonight. What I'm going to do is upload the vlog now. I'm going to edit and upload the vlog now. So yeah, I'm going to end it for tonight. So I will see you guys tomorrow, and hopefully by tomorrow I have this added content for you guys. And I do have an infusion, and it is at 1:30. Okay. Alright, so I will talk to you guys tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your night or your day, whatever it is, and yeah, just have a great rest of your day. Subscribe if you'd like, new vlogs every day, and let me know if you want any added content, because I would be more than happy to answer any questions or anything of that nature. So thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow.